Hey, good evening, church folks. Um, been doing a lot of reading, a lot of praying, and a lot of fasting over the last 24 hours. And interesting thought: we have we've been in this COVID-19 virus pandemic for about 3 months now, and what we're seeing is it's kind of a divisive virus. People question the effectiveness of masks, social distancing. Um, they question the wisdom of locking things down, whether it's locally, state, nationally, the airlines. Um, and there's a whole bunch of people who thinks that this is a hoax or it's politically motivated. But the truth of the matter is, I mean, we've got to take this thing seriously. Um, and as much as this thing has caused division, the one thing we all agree on is that life is going to get back to normal at some time in the future. That this thing would go away, we'd get a vaccine, and everything would be okay. Um, but recently, there were two studies that were done, one in China and one in Spain. What they basically found out is that people who were infected with the COVID-19 in the next 2 to 3 months after they had been infected and rebounded, those antibodies were gone within the next 2 to 3 months. So we're all kind of hoping that a vaccine is hurried up and developed. Uh, but what if you have to get that vaccine shot every 2 to 3 months to stay good? You need that vaccine every 2 to 3 months so you don't get it again. Because what we're seeing is that you can be reinfected over and over and over. So what if what we're going through is a new reality? Man, forget the new normal. What if this is the new reality and this is what we have? Then that means it's never going to go away, and this is something we're going to have to deal with on a yearly basis. And I hope these studies are wrong. I really do. But pretending this thing is a hoax or pretending that it's going to go away is not going to do any of us any good. There are some things that we need to do. Number one, I believe that we need to be prepared to go to our heavenly home at all times. The Bible says it has been appointed once for man to die, then the judgment. We need to be ready. Number two, we need to be plugged into a church. You know, the Bible calls the church the bride of Christ. And we know that Jesus is coming back for his bride. So if he's coming back for his bride, the church, then we probably need to be plugged into a church somewhere, whether it's online or whether it's face to face worship. And a study just came out and said 1/3 of all church members have not been to an online service since the pandemic has started. So that means 1/3 of the congregation has been totally disengaged from the church for the last 3 months. Uh, Ponder that. Third thing, be praying that God's will would be done in this COVID-19 thing. You know, God causes all things to work together for good, and He has got to be working in this. He has a plan and a purpose. It's whether it's revival or judgment, He does have a purpose. Pray that God's will would be done in this. Hey, we want to invite you to come and worship with us down at Chester First Baptist Church. Saturday nights at 5 o'clock, we have a drive-in service. You can worship without getting out of your car. Sunday mornings, we have two worship opportunities, 9 o'clock high risk, mask required, 10:30 mask are not required. It's our regular worship experience. We'd love to see you. Don't forget to support the ministry of CFBC. You can do that online at the link right there, chesterfbc.org. And God bless you. Love you. Hope you decide to fast and pray with us next week, Tuesday sunset to Wednesday sunset. God bless you.